Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for watching today. I know I've been gone for a long time. The only reason is I haven't picked up any new basketball shoes, but that all changed yesterday. I was actually out at a photography job yesterday, and my family went over to the outlet mall, and my son texted me and said, hey, they've got Jordan 36s for half price. I was like, now, to be honest, I was more interested in the LeBron 20. It was kind of, I've been waiting for that shoe to finally drop. But once I saw the retail price here in Japan, I was like, no, it's too much. So I think Jordan 36 is for half price. I mean, I know the shoe is a year old, but it's fine. It doesn't bother me none. So we're going to head over to the court right now. And literally, this is a first on court in its true form. I had tried them on for about 10 minutes last night, and that's it. So we're gonna head over to the court right now and you know, give them a good run and see what it's all about. There are a number of things that I am curious about, and a lot of it has to do with playing here in Japan. It's October right now, and the temperatures have dropped real quick. Playing in the winter here is not a lot of fun. It actually kind of makes you want to stay at home. It is extremely cold here, and a lot of the buildings don't have insulation or a heating system throughout the facility. So, you know, with the Leno Weave, I think this is probably a shoe I'll test it out tonight, but probably won't really get into it until temperatures start to warm up again in like March or whatnot. So anyway, so the breathability in the Leno Weave is one thing I'm interested in. Also, it has a Zoom Strobel, and then there's another Zoom bag underneath that in the forefoot. And I've heard some people saying how it's kind of like, you know, a little bit unstable, but you know, it needs time to work in. And then back in the back half, you only have the Zoom Strobel. That's it, along with the Phylon carrier. So yeah, so just seeing how it's going to respond and stability wise, just the feedback in the forefoot I'm looking forward to. Everything else is pretty straightforward. You know, I prefer mid cuts, and you know, when I tried them on last night for a few minutes, you know, the fit was perfect. Like I mean, perfect. Now this is the EP version, so it's supposed to be wider, but it fits my skinny foot to a T, so no problem there. It also has the XDR rubber outsole, so it's a little bit different there. I'm expecting the traction to be no problem because, for the most part, the gyms that I play in are very clean. Alright guys, I'm back from the gym. Literally, I'm just sitting here still in my wet shorts, but 6 games tonight, 6 really fun, full-on effort games tonight, and let's start talking about the experience with the Jordan 36. First things first was lacing them up. The bottom 2 eyelets, you know, it's no problem, but the rest of them, are, for the most part, are covered by this Jumpman logo cover here. And that was a bummer for me with my skinny feet. I really need to kind of pretty much tug or yank on the laces to get a nice snug fit. And they're just, the cover's in the way, and yeah. You need a little bit of patience for sure, but that was a bit of a, you know, kind of a disappointment. So, yeah, anyways. That's not really, you know, doesn't really affect the performance, but just in terms of like user-friendly kind of thing, yeah, a little bit of a downer. Anyways, once they were laced up, I started moving around a little bit. The shoes in my house, actually, I have hardwood floors in my house, and the floor, the way the shoe felt was slightly kind of like this. Because the Zoom airbag kind of protruding from the bottom. However, as soon as I started moving around the court and, you know, dribbling and shooting, that immediately disappears. So that was not an issue. So, man, this Zoom setup in the front half of the shoe is amazing. After those 6 games, man, like, talk about pillow effect or trampoline. Yeah, it was, loved it. I loved it. What else kind of stood out? The shoe is extremely light. There was no break-in time. Just the Leno Weave, it's just right out of the box, ready to play. The transition. Now, granted, guys, this is just, you know, first-time experience. The transition, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get better, but it was a little bit stiff for me. Now I'm 141 pounds, so I'm not exactly, you know, a heavyweight. So I think it's gonna take a little while for me to, you know, break down the materials in the midsole. And I think they're not calling this an eclipse plate, but whatever it is down there, I think it's going to take a little bit longer for that to break in. So the transition was, it was fine. It didn't really bother me, but I did notice, you know, for example, the LeBron 18 Low, which I really love playing in, has, you know, a flawless transition. Same with the Puma MB-01. That also has a, you know, a very fluid transition. So anyways, I'm pretty sure that is going to improve over time. You know, during those 6 games, the shoe, what stood out the most was just the weight of it and how nimble and responsive the shoe was. Like, this kind of reminds me of like the true essence of, like, you know, the Black Cat, you know, the nickname of Michael Jordan. The Jordan 35s, which I have played in, for me, they weren't that kind of like just a lightning quick response. It's a great shoe to play in. I feel very secure in it. But these, I definitely, you know, all the weight that they shaved off of it is, oh, wow, just wow. Now, I guess, an old school guy. I do prefer like layered leather, you know, raw materials in my upper. And one case in point tonight was I got stepped on, and boy did it hurt, because I mean, you're pretty much in terms of protection above your foot, it's like wearing a sock. So anyways, I don't get stepped on often, but you know, that's kind of where it kind of reared its ugly head with this extremely thin material up here, the weave. So, but yeah, lockdown, fantastic. Being able to, you know, pick up this shoe for half price, and now the performance that I'm getting out of it is just, it's highway robbery. Outstanding. Traction was a 10 out of 10. Just no questions, no doubts there. What a great performance shoe. So it is time for me to cut this video. I've got to jump in the shower and get something in my belly. If you have this shoe, let me know. Let me know what you think of it. If you have any further questions, go ahead, write them down in the comment section, and I will definitely respond, and we can have a little chat about this shoe. So anyways, that's that for First on Court. It was a great experience. You know, I have to admit, I was out there, and the shoe itself, you know, it's like, it's got to be the shoes. You know, sometimes when you get brand new shoes, it gives you that energy, and I was out there just doing my thing, having a great time with my friends. So I hope you guys get to hoop soon, wherever you're at, and stay safe and take care. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.